Hi, welcome to WorkZest. Today I want to talk to you about introversion and extroversion. I think this is a really important topic because I was discussing this the other day with my friend Lisa and all the different ways that people limit themselves and employers limit their employees based on not really understanding what this means. And introversion and extroversion are one of the big 5 personality traits. That means across a lot of different tests, of different ways of measuring personality, this comes out as a way that different questions all are telling you something about a person. So, what do most people think? Most people consider this or define this in terms of how someone interacts with people around them. And I think that's a mistake. Instead, I want to encourage you to think about why people interact differently with those around them. Introverts are people who are inward focused. This has nothing to do with whether or not they like people. It has to do with how they function optimally. Introverts think best, problem solve best when they're working in low stimulation. It means they tend to like quiet, they tend to want to think on their own and work through thoughts that they might be having without distraction. Extroverts, on the other hand, like me, we like a lot of stimulation. We want the external world getting our neurons firing and really helping us think. So we tend to like noisier environments. I, in fact, love listening to music when I'm doing certain kinds of work because it really helps me do better. This means that when you start to see people interfacing in the work environment, introverts tend to look like they don't like working with other people. And extroverts tend to look like they are very into other people. This is also why personality tests tend to measure this in terms of expressing emotion. Introverts just like to put it out there in the world because they like to interact externally instead of internally. And this is just a preference. People can learn to do all sorts of different things, but the optimal kind of work is going to be when people's personality aligns with the way that they're approaching problems. I hope that this convinced you to think a little bit differently about what extroversion and introversion mean. And if you like this, make sure to give me a follow because next week I'm going to talk about crafting optimal environments for introverts. And the following week, I'm going to talk about how to work best with extroverts. I look forward to talking to you soon. Bye.